See what is the POS. Okay, so welcome all. Now we are start the next topic, that is the POS tagging. Okay, you already know that we're in first lectures we have seen that there are the six steps we have to perform while we are doing the text processing. So one of them there is a tagging. Okay, so in the tagging we have to identify the part of the speech of each part of the speech of each word. Okay, so POS is nothing but the part of speech. POS is called as a part of the speech. So let us consider these are the words. The boy put the keys on the table. So this is a simple sentence. Okay, now I want to find out what are the tags. How we can do the tags to this word or sentence. So I roughly divided this sentence into the 4 categories of a tag. That is N, V, P, D, P. So what is the N? N is nothing but the noun. What is V? V is indicating the verb. P is nothing but the pronoun, and D is determiner. Okay, so how we can find out this using the natural language processing? So for that we require some POS tagging concept. That is a part of the speech tagging. Okay, how it is work, how we can implement it, let us see in this lecture. So how many parts of speech are available? There are large number of parts of speech are available. For example, noun, verb, adjective, adverb. Mostly contained during that they refer to the object, action, feature in the word. They also represent as the open class since the new word are added all the time. So you can see that Harvard University's dictionary, Harvard dictionary here. So there is always a word are added every year, maybe 100, maybe 1,000 words. Okay, so that dictionary is always keep going on, updating. So they make one open class. In that open class, they are added the new word, and there are the predefined noun, there are the predefined verb, there are predefined adjective, there are the predefined adverb. And what is the, see, there is a one open class and now there is a one closed class. What is that closed class word? These closed class words are nothing but your pronouns, that is determiner, preposition, connective, and there is a limited number of these. There is a limited number of pronouns, limited number of the prepositions, connectivity, and all that. And mostly functionals are to tie the concept of the sentence together. And this is the most basic function of this closed class word. What is the function? What is the functionality? To tie up the concept of sentence together. Okay, so they want to tie the concept of sentence together, otherwise there is no meaning in your word. Even though the English is very funny language, but still you have to follow the grammar. And what are the other part of the speech? So normally the parts of the speech are represented using the N, V, that is a noun, verb, adjective, adverb, preposition, pronoun, determiner. So what is that? So noun are nothing but the chair, bandwidth, spacing. Verb are nothing but study, debate, much. Adjectives are maybe a pillar, tall, ridiculous. Adverbs are unfortunately slowly. Preposition of, by, to. Pronouns, that is I, me, mine. And determiner, that is nothing but the, that, those. These are the few word examples of part of the speech tagging. Now, how to choose this tagging? So that is a challenging task. So to do the POS tagging, standard say needed to be chosen. So there must be some standardization. Not mean that I am saying that this is a noun, this is a verb. You can put the noun first, then the verb after, then adjective only. Okay, there must be a standard, and that standard must be followed by the all over the world. So if you are saying that for English language there is this is the standard, so there must be another standard for the English French language. There must be a standard for the Hindi language. There must be a standard for the German language. So this POS tagging is based on the standard state, and that states are maintained by the some of the universities or some of the authorities. So more commonly used states, that is the pain-free bank tag state. Okay. So what is that pain? This is developed by the Pennsylvania University. So that name is called as the pain-free bank, or normally called as a PPB, Pennsylvania University, because it is developed in this university. That's why this data set is called as a pain-free bank. This data set is divided in a different kind of annotation, such as the piece of the speech, then synthetic and the semantic skeleton. This PTB has contained the 36 POS tagging and 12 other tagging. We36 POS tagging and other tagging. Okay, so this tagging is called as a standard one, or basically it is used by all the researcher, all the language translator or language generator, whatever you can say. But they have to follow the standard, and this is the pain-free bank, and it is one of the data set maintained by the University of Pennsylvania. And what is that? And this is that data set. You can see that. So this is the tag, the description, and the example. So here I am saying that let us consider CC. What is the CC? Coordinating a conjunction, an example, and but or. Okay, these are the few examples I am giving. It is not a whole example you can put here. So we are giving some regular example in this data set. So this is a POS tagging data set and maintained by the Pennsylvania University. Another one is a CD, that is a cardinal number. Then DC determiner, EF, essential there. So an FW, foreign word. You can see that these are the JJ adjective, then the MD, that is a model, and the PDT, predeterminer, POS, that is a possessive ending, then PR, PBS, that is a superlative adverb, blah blah blah. So there are the 36, and after that there is a symbols. There is a first test represented by the dollar sign, then hash, and all the things. Okay, so this is a standard data set, and it is developed by and they are maintained by the University of Pennsylvania. So that's why it is called as a pain-free bank. So how we perform this tagging on below sentence? So let us consider, I have one sentence that a grand jury commented on a number of other topics. So this is my sentence. Now I want to do the POS tagging. So just write down this sentence, and I will ask the question to each student. They have to give me which one is a verb, which one is a adjective, which one is a determinant, all the things. Okay. So just write down this sentence. I will show you the data set, TBT data set, and from that you can find out the adjacent, adverb, and other tagging. Okay, you can do it manually. So once you do it manually, then and then you can understand how we can implement this POS tagging. Okay, so I hope everybody has now written this word, that is the guard jury commented on a number of other topics. And here is your POS tagging data set. So find out the example and the POS tagging. I will ask the question randomly to any student. So be alert. Yes, I hope you can perform your tagging now. So let me ask. Yes, Solanki. Hello, Yash, are you there? Yes, Solanki. Yes, Solanki, are you there? Kritika Konde. Kritika Konde. Ruti Chandore.
So actually, I don't get that. What I need to do?
This is the sentence. Ruti Chandore.
Yes, sir.
What you have to perform? अभी बंद क्यों कर रहे हो अपना माइक? रुको ना. Hello.
Yes, sir.
This is the sentence. Write down this sentence. लिख लिया?
Yes, sir.
This is the data set. लिख रहा है?
Yes, sir.
So now you have to perform the tagging. What do you mean by tagging? What are the different tags? How many tags we have? Shruti. How many tags we have in the data set? What is your roll number, Shruti Chandore?
13, sir.
Sorry, I have to mark you absent today, okay? Yes. Shivam Tauri. Hello, Shivam Tauri, are you there? Answer. Shivam Tauri.
Is now more audible.
Yes, yes, yes. Audible. Do you understand the problem?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Go ahead.
Sir, I'm still doing it. It has 10 tags: DP, RBR, NN.
DP means what? Determiner. Okay.
Yes, sir. Then RBR.
RPR. Okay.
Then NN.
And then
I'm still doing the rest of.
okay, very good. Very good. Saurabh Barse. Saurabh Barse. Saurabh Barse, are you there? Saurabh Barse, are you there? I am here. Okay, if you are there, so tell me here, okay, what is the answer? You can type in chat box. Saurabh Barse. Okay, very good. Very good. Go ahead. I will take your answer in chat box. Let me ask another question to other student. You continue, Gaurav Bharti. You continue. Prajwal Kanfade. Prajwal Kanfade. Nikita Mate. Nikita Mate, are you there?